How can you copy a payroll so you can set up a matching payroll similar to an existing setup that you have? Example of doing so would be, for instance, say to have a separate director's payroll, or if you want to have a separate payroll per branch, for instance. Say for instance you've got a couple of factories and you want to split them up. So to do so, under maintenance, then global, you go to payroll parameter maintenance. Now what I would want to do is take a copy of this monthly payroll in this example. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to click on copy. I'm going to call it payroll 10. No reason other than it's just 10 higher than the monthly, so you can kind of see how they may match up. So if I say for instance call this directors monthly. Now after that I've got 3 tick boxes. Now realistically if everything matches you just want to take these. So copy timesheet layouts, okay, that seems straightforward enough. Copy element and work accumulator links. These are normally to do with your salary elements, pension work accumulators for like total up pensionable pay. So realistically you probably want to copy these across. And then you also want to copy the period plan data. Now this is probably one that saves you the most time, and if you copy this across, just bear in mind that it means that your payslip date and your period end dates will match the payroll that you're copying from. So if we just click on copy here, now I've got payroll 10. Now what's that actually saved as? Well, if we go into properties of it, we haven't had to go through each of these different tabs and set anything up. It's just copied everything directly from. Basically, if we've got that done, if we cancel out here, or in fact before we do, the thing to bear in mind is it will copy across the payment reference number. So on the off chance that you need to have this separate payment reference, you need to change that in here. Now in this case I'm going to leave it as is. So now if I go under here, I have a payroll 10. Now the payroll 10, because I've set it up using my account, will be instantly available to me, but for other users it will need to be added on to their permissions. Now before we actually switch to 10, if I go to payroll 1, something you always want to take a note of is, assuming you use a costing and nominal setup, the first thing you want to do is under your payroll you want to go to nominal code maintenance and check your cost center structure. So the best bet is just to take a note of all of this. So knowing this information, what you can then do is if you switch to your new payroll, so to do so just cancel out here, OK from there, I'm going to switch to payroll 10, and then underneath here back into the nominal code maintenance. Cost center structure, as you can see it's blank at the moment, so if I just replicate what I had against the other payroll, oops, okay, we now have a cost center structure. Now the beauty of that is it means that what I could also do is copy the nominal from payroll 1 as well. So if I just do that, you should want to copy, yes. One additional step after that is under your process menu. If you go to costings, and if you do a copy, again, I want to copy from payroll 1. Now it will always be report 1. And you always want to copy it to number 1 as well, because it's always the first one that would be your nominal type costing report. So we've got nominal setup, costing setup, the period plans have already copied across. The last remaining thing that we need to do is under your input menu, go to your header and variance, run header, and the final thing is tell the system how many periods you want it to process for. So if this was a fortnightly payroll and we just copied from say a weekly payroll, we would set these to 2s. If it'd been a 4-weekly payroll, again we could set these to 4s. And now that is the payroll set up and ready for processing after employees are added onto it. And that's how you copy an existing payroll to make a new one.